Good morning! I'm coming to you in the morning for once. Isn't that weird? Anyway, I'm shooting this video real quick. It's gonna be very freeform and there's gonna be lots of probably ums and likes and all that crap. You can make it a drinking game. But I'm shooting this video for two reasons. One, yesterday I realized it's March. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't know that it was March. I was too caught up in doing beta stuff and I was still thinking it was February for some reason, even though I have to put the date on like every paperwork I have at work. But I realized that March is before April and April is Camp Nano, and I knew Camp Nano was coming up, but somehow I had just completely forgotten to decide what the hell I was gonna do for it. So this is gonna be one, my announcement as to what I'm going to do for it, and two, kind of a quick rundown of my plan on how I'm going to prep for it, because I'm going to be kind of being a rebel this year, sort of, except for I don't think for Camp Nano they care. Anyway, like I said, this is gonna be super unorganized this time. But anyway, I'm going to be announcing my plan for Camp Nano and my preparations for Camp Nano in this video. And then the second reason I'm doing this is because I'm getting my wisdom teeth yanked out on Wednesday, and I can guarantee I'm not going to want to make a video later in the week. So you are getting an extra video this week, or last week, I don't know how that works. Maybe I'll put a timer on this and have it go public later. We'll see. But anyway, I'm getting my wisdom teeth yanked out, and I seriously doubt that after that I'm going to want to do a video right away. Unless you guys want to watch me while I'm drugged out of my mind on painkillers do a video, which might be hilarious, actually. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll make that happen after all. But anyway, we're gonna jump right into it because I forgot that I have to prep for April, and I also have been slacking and not finishing the last little bit of writing that I need to do for my betas. I got, somehow, I don't know what happened, I got 2 more chapters written. I had 5 chapters left that I had to write, okay, including my epilogue. I got 2 more chapters written, meaning I should have 3 chapters left. However, the 2 chapters I wrote somehow both split off into 2 chapters of their own. Somewhere along the way I realized, oh, where I thought the end of this chapter was when I outlined it is not where the end is. The end is here. I can tell this is the end of this chapter. And so I still have 5 chapters to write. But fortunately, all my chapters have been like 1,000 to like 1,300 words each towards the end, because I'm doing that on purpose to like make the pacing really fast. But anyway, so I've got probably about 5,000 to 8,000 words left to write if I just pound it out. I could seriously have that done in like a week if I really tried. So my plan right now, since one of my beta readers, who is my main beta reader who I am also exchanging work with, is taking a little while to get her next packet to me. Thank God it's given me a little bit of extra time, even though I like really want to get back to reading her book because I'm enjoying the crap out of it. But anyway, so what I'm going to try to do is over the next week, the plan is to write at least 3 more of my 5 chapters that need to get written, and also to organize the beta feedback that I've gotten so far, just basically transferring the comments into my master document so that I have it in there. Because what I'm going to be doing for Camp Nano is doing my next round of revisions with all the beta feedback that I got, as well as some of the changes that I already know that need to happen. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pretty much line up with what my betas say need to happen anyway, because I already know like 3 of the big things that I knew I needed to change. My betas are also telling me I need to change, because I was too lazy to change them the first round, and I figured maybe nobody will notice. Anyway, so that's that. But I'm not only going to be revising Peace in Peril, the book that I had done for this last NaNoWriMo. I'm also going to be doing the next round of revisions in Camp Nano for my other book that I haven't looked at in months and months. Captain, that's the working title. I needed to change it because originally there was only going to be like 1 or 2 perspectives, and it changed into like 4. And it's a little bit more about the co-captain now at this point, Simon. I don't know what happened. But other than the fact that I realized I was neglecting Simon, so then I added a bunch of scenes from Simon's perspective and realized I like him more than James. But anyway, whoa, we're so off track. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is over the next week, I'm going to try to get 3 more chapters written. That'll be enough that I can make another packet for my one beta who's speeding through, and also get me through the majority of what I need to finish writing. And then I'm also in that week going to try to get all the beta feedback I already have integrated into the comments of the document. Yesterday, it took me about 4 hours to get my first beta packet integrated in from all my betas, but my first packet had more betas. The second packet has about 2 less betas, and on down the line. I think I had like 8 betas that actually completed my first packet, so that was a lot of work to integrate that over. And I'm actually not entirely done. I got about half a packet left to do on one of my betas, which will take like a half hour, maybe. Anyway, so, and then, and then about 2 betas didn't get through the second packet, I think, from there. So I only have like 6 betas that I have to integrate their stuff for the second packet. And then like 2 more, it's like I lose 2 for each one. I'm not actually losing them, it's just some people are taking longer than my person who's speeding through. And they're actually not taking longer than they're supposed to. So let me be very clear, I'm not giving my betas a hard time. Most of them are staying on track with 1 packet a week, which is what I asked for. It's just that my one beta who's speeding through is making them look bad. So anyway, so once we get up past like packet 3 anyway, I've only got like 1 person's beta feedback to integrate. And then later, as I get packets back from other betas, I can trickle that stuff in as I get it, and it'll be a little bit less intense. So I'm hoping to have all my beta feedback from whatever I've gotten by the beginning of April integrated into my document. I figure that some beta feedback will still be trickling in the month of April, which is fine because I'm going to be working as chronologically as I possibly can when I go through my revisions in April, and I don't have beta feedback that I'm integrating into my other book that I'm doing a round of revisions on yet, because I wanted to do this round of revisions before I have anybody beta it. So, so if I run out of stuff that I can do while I'm waiting for beta feedback on the one work in April, I can switch over to the other one for a while. I'm really hoping to get all the way through my next round of revisions for both books. We will see, because that means doing a round of revisions for a total of almost 1,000 pages between the two. Granted, my pages are large print and there's only like 150 words per page, but it's still like, I think it's like 135, 140,000 words total that I'd be doing revisions for, something like that. So that's that. Wish me luck. Oh, that was only, so for the next week, I'm trying to get the beta feedback integrated. Then the following week after that, I'm gonna try to get the last 2 chapters, meaning my final chapter and my epilogue written. Assuming none of my other chapters decide to split and grow a second head on me again. But, but anyway, this book started out outlined at 28 chapters, and it's at like 33 and an epilogue now. I don't know what happened. That seems to happen to me a lot, though. That happened on my last book too, so don't be afraid of splitting your chapters if you have to. But yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a very rambly video, and I apologize for that, so you can escape anytime you want. But the following week, I'm going to concentrate on getting my last 2 chapters written, the final chapter and the epilogue. Speaking of which, if you happen to have watched this far into the video, I want your opinion, because my book is 3rd person deep, kind of a weird combo thing. Anyway, and apparently I don't know how to punctuate inner monologue. I'm gonna have to look that up, because I just thought you do italics for inner monologue. But one of my betas was telling me, is there a reason why you're missing like the normal punctuation. I'm like, there's normal punctuation? It's like, yeah, there's a reason. I don't fucking know. That's why. But anyway, I thought that was really funny. I was like, oh, I'm so glad somebody brought that to my attention so I don't look like an idiot. Oh my gosh, I'm so off track. So second week, I'm gonna concentrate on getting my last 2 chapters written because I have to. And I'm also going to work on integrating any new beta feedback that I've gotten into that, and writing down any other things that I know I need to change for this round of revisions, even if my betas didn't bring it up, or it's something that is just a scene I want to add, because there is one scene I want to add, but I'm not going to add it before my betas get to it. It's just not going to happen. But that's already... I've actually already got that one down, but I might have other things that I want to add along the way. And that's going to be that week. And then the last 2 weeks of March, well, I guess the last week and a half, because we're already about half a week through March. But the last 2 weeks of March, I'm going to, oh my God, I'm over 10 minutes. Focus, China. I'm not editing this. This is going to be just very raw. Anyway, the last 2 weeks of March, I'm going to focus on just getting my betas, as much beta stuff through as I possibly can, and getting that integrated in. That way, in April, I'll hopefully have through packet 5 or 6 for everybody. One of my betas is already on like packet 12. And most of my other betas are like packet 3, 4, or 5. But I'm hoping to have through beta packet 5 or 6 for everybody, because that's about halfway through the book. And that way, at the beginning of April, I can start at chapter 1, work my way through, and then by the time I get through what I had already integrated into it, I will have more beta feedback that I can add in and keep myself busy. I don't know what the hell I was thinking doing 2 books in April, because now I'm like thinking about the math and how it's going to work. We'll see. I think I'm just going to have Captain as like my fallback one for if I somehow magically run out of stuff to revise in the other one, but I'm not going to hold myself to actually getting that one done. Or I might keep it as my like, okay, I'm so freaking sick of this book right now, I can't even look at it anymore. Let's switch to the other one for a little bit. So anyway, this is already 12 minutes of me literally rambling and being completely useless. I apologize, I'm just trying to get another video out today that will hopefully keep me accountable to do what I say I'm going to do. And I will try to do another video possibly today or tomorrow on my beta feedback organizational stuff that I did, because I have found that it's been working pretty darn well for me. Although in the future I will know that I am only going to accept betas who do Google Docs. It is very hard to organize, where half of my betas are happy to do it on Google Docs and the other ones really want it in Word. Unfortunately, 2 of my like best betas are the ones who wanted it in Word. So I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be picky, because you guys have awesome advice and you have helped so much. Anyway, but I gotta shut the hell up because I'm rambling. So I'm gonna let you go. That is my announcement of what I'm trying to do to prep for Camp Nano, and my announcement of what I am trying to do for Camp Nano itself. I'm already on Camp Nano, so I'm already registered on there with my project. I'm just under CS Wells, I believe. I think. I'll have to check it again. But if you wanted to add me to your cabins or any of that jazz, I would love to do that. That would be super fun. Please, in the comments below, go ahead and tell us if you're going to be participating in Camp Nano this year. And if you are, what you're planning on doing. I'd love to hear that and hear more about your stories that you got set up. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.